The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. His first throw is an interception. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's on the move. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Allen. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Allen looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give right side for Edmonds. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
From the 36. Judy there to grab it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10 from the 41. And they send a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing here, Ritter. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Got it. Drill 52. Here we go. Yes, you know.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Black ultra. Ready, ready. Slide through. Needle blue. Ready.
Here's Ritter. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And it's It's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30.
Okay, right?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Edmond gets it going left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And they're going to have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Ritter setting up to throw. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now Ritter. Finds his man Gray. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready? Break. Come on, set. Let's control the trench here. Set.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Katie York now on for the field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Allen setting up play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Snowhawks take possession of the football.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, full theory. Ready?
Ritter to throw. Forced out to his right. Has it at the 7. And that is a touchdown. The Snowhawks parlay the interception into points. On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Snowhawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their early lead to 13. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Ultra. Go ultra. Real green.
Ritter. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Ritter looking to throw. Completes this one to Gray. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 21-7 is our score. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Edmonds. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Watch out now. 52.
From the 39. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
Down. Smack. Red. Check. Smack. Ready.
Setting up a throw. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready up. Yellow. Set. Ready. Fight. White. Go. Red. Cycle.
You can score on these guys.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Strike. Check. Strike.
They're going for this. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Ultra, ultra.
Back to the air following the pick six. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Black shot. Check view.
Man in motion here. Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Slide through. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. And once again, they can't connect. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So that brings up 4th and long.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Throwing from the gun here. Hauled in by Gray. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Snowhawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Snowhawks cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He fires one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to the well again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bills ballooning the first half lead even further. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing here, Ritter. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Dump off caught by his back. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That's incomplete left side. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Handoff running right. Here's Edmonds. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Ritter. He lobs it deep middle. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Chased out to his right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Snowhawks chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Snowhawks cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Allen taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Allen on the play action. And the covered just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Allen on third down. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Allen setting up play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Throwing on third and long. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action.
And in, touchdown, Buffalo. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go. Ready?
Ritter to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. Steal. Check steal.
They send the tight end in motion. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Smash, red. 6, mega. Set, hut. Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. One last play before the break.
Ready, ready. Yellow, blue. You, yeah. White, white. Ready?
Throwing it just before halftime. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
They send a man in motion. Now Allen off the play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Throw on third down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills continue adding on to that lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Ritter. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Down the sideline to the 45. Inside the 25. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Down.
Now a carry by Edmonds. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
They run once more with Edmonds. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set. Ready.
Hey, you're not quick enough.
Come on, guys.
Get up already.
Red. Cycle.
You're getting paid for. What are you doing? You need a pin. What was that play?
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his man, Gray. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Come on. Set.
They give to Edmonds up the middle. Stiff arm success. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Okay. Right.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Cut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
On the ball.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Set.
2nd and 6 now. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
22 middle. Ready.
Now Ritter. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers are also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Again, a run with Edmonds. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Motioning the tight end now. He's on the move. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Blaster. Sit.
Guys, you're embarrassing us.
Set.
Ritter setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
2nd and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and just 2 to go. They give it to him again. 1st down and a lot more. Past the 30. Down the sideline past the 40. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Black swap. Here we go.
A handoff to Edmonds. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Smith, rest. Ready, ready.
A handoff left for Edmonds. Blast through midfield. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Their ball and they trail here, need to erase that deficit or their postseason is over. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Edmonds. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
From the gun, it's Edmonds. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Watching tape.
Get ready.
Here's Edmonds. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Groupie sends it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through because they may need him at some point later in this game.
This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The handoff on 3rd and short. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. The Bills with a punt team out there. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Take that.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
That's what we do!
Come on, set.
Staying between the tackles with Edmonds. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Let's go.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Blow check.
Edmond gets it going left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Snowhawks hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Edmonds. And he's tackled for a short gain. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Snowhawks getting ready to send this one flying. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone.
No way, you're kidding me!
Paid for this? I'm leaving the city if y'all don't quiet. This should not be happening. Get up here. Now see some girl.
And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Bills will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Back to the well again. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Brooklyn.